Every day, we get to make families' lives better. And for most of the families we serve, no other company will. They have no shot if it's not for us. And not only do we get to have a mission, but we're not alone, okay? I mean, let me remind you, okay, we are in business for ourselves, but not by ourselves. Just the last couple of days, I'm seeing all the things the home office is doing and saying, God, can you imagine if we had to do that for our company? There goes your quality of life. There goes your sleep. And then we also have each other to lean on, to learn from, to celebrate with. Strong teams have great relationships, not just with the leader, but with each other. I can't tell you how proud Elizabeth and I are to be part of this team. The leaders in this room, in my opinion, are the true financial independence team. It's what we do every day. Help people become financially independent. Every day we help people achieve their dreams. And the need for what we do is growing. So if the need for what we do is growing, I'm challenging you, we've got to grow, okay? We got to get bigger. We got to get better, okay? We can't coast. So my question for this group is, are you sacrificing being great for just being good? Because you guys are good. Is our focus comfort versus helping the families that we serve? No business becomes great by the owner simply performing the tasks that are most comfortable every day. We just celebrated in Canada and the U.S., Independence Day or Canada Day. And in the U.S., we celebrate the day that the 56 brave individuals set aside their self-interest so others can be free. Just a few made that choice, but everybody benefited. Individually, are we willing to make that kind of choice? Just sacrifice a little bit of our time to pass on our knowledge, to pass on our skills to that next generation of leaders. Just like someone so unselfishly did for each of us when we were recruited. We don't do what's right because it's convenient. You do what's right just because it's right. We tell our kids, be careful who you hang out with. Well, I'm going to remind all of us, be careful who you hang out with. All of you have what it takes. It's not natural ability, okay? I get it. You might be financially independent, or you might be comfortable financially, okay? But it ain't about you. It's about the people we serve. It's about the mission. Steve just talked about we got to change. We got to change for things to change. You can't expect different results from the same activity. You can't expect different results from the same mindset. We can't expect different results from the same goals. Too many people need our help. See, opportunity is not missed. It's just passed on. It's there. It comes by everybody. But they just pass on it. I'll take the next one. And then comes with regrets later. You're the best of the millions and millions of people that have seen this opportunity. You're here, and it's not an accident. How many people ever find something of significance, something that impacts the world, something that they're uniquely wired to do, and something they can do for the rest of their life? I would suggest to you that you're all wired to do this. I'm reminded of Michael Jordan. At the peak of his career, most of you know this, he leaves basketball to do minor league baseball. I'm not sure what he was trying to accomplish, but I'm pretty confident he didn't accomplish it. Michael Jordan was a great athlete and probably liked baseball, but he wasn't a world-class baseball player. He was a world-class basketball player. Not because he was a natural, but because basketball caught his eye and ignited his passion. And then he spent 20 years perfecting his craft, working harder probably than most people of his day in that arena. So why do you think he did it? Why did he leave basketball at the top of his game, the best in the world? I don't know. Probably got bored. Same drills, same plays, same frustrating teammates. Got off focus, maybe listened to the wrong people. Probably the same exact reason you and I get distracted. Same reason we get off focus. See, like Michael Jordan and all the greats, We are wired to do what we do. Not because of naturals, but because this caught our eye, ignited our passion, and we spent a bunch of years perfecting our craft. I just want to encourage all of us. Let's not stop. Let's not coast. Let's not settle. Let's not settle in our marriages. Let's not settle in our relationship with our kids. Let's not settle in our relationship with our God. And let's not settle in business. I'm constantly reminding myself not to desire a hassle-free life. Right? I mean, in us, we're always, okay, we're going to get that spot where I have no hassles, where life just goes smooth, okay? The reason I do that is, number one, it doesn't exist. And number two, it's not very memorable, and it won't provide you happiness. We need to constantly strive for a life of significance, to unselfishly pour ourselves into others. You know, every time I spend time focused on Chris, I get grumpy, I get crotchety, and I get frustrated with the world. When I serve others, it's messy, but it's rewarding, and I'm in alignment with my Creator. So to that end, if we all got together once a year at this meeting and said, let's not change anything, or if we didn't confront each other to look at our business maybe from different viewpoints, why even get together? I know for Elizabeth and I, it's these kind of meetings that we get gentle nudges to think differently. According to Forbes, less than 5% of the financial advisors out there are under 30. Career opportunities in our industry are projected to grow 32%, and the mean wage is $124,000. And the funny thing about this younger generation, they want mentors. All of them will be very excited with the mean wage. Okay, if they could be free, live life on their terms, and spend their career changing people's lives. Spend their career having significance. So let's recruit and mentor a few. I get it. A lot of dumb questions, and most of them won't do anything. But a few will, and it'll pay your family for the next 30 to 50 years. Plus, as a side note, you'll change their lives and probably their family's life forever. So I'm challenging each of us, including myself. By the way, this whole talk was to me. I'm challenging each of us to break out of past paradigms, okay? Get out of our bubbles. Break out of our past habits. Break out of our past fears. Break out of our past excuses. You know what I'm talking about, okay? The excuses that we disguise as reasons. They probably start with because. I didn't do this because. I did do this because. I haven't done this because. Reasons that are just excuses. See, true coaches don't coach for a season. They coach until they can't coach anymore. They're hardwired to coach. 4 years ago in Marco Island, I challenged this group. Actually, I didn't challenge you. I asked you, okay, if you were passionate enough and committed enough to take over the financial industry. Not just do well, okay? Not just grow a certain amount every year, but to dominate the largest industry in the world. I got sold that dream from Bo Adams. We're going to take over the world. What's going to be our legacy? A lot has changed in the world since Marco, but the market and the need for what we do has not. It's even greater than ever. How about our legacy be helping this great company of ours, this company that has changed our life forever, fulfill its destiny?